Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa Lopez-Larson.
And I'm Laura Larson. Welcome to our tips for managing stress and anxiety during the coronavirus pandemic. Today's tip is perfection is not your friend.
That's correct. And I think it was really important to bring this up today, Friday. We've, accomplished a full week of having to kind of homeschool and work from home and doing a lot of other things. And I just wanted to stress to everybody that you're all doing perfectly awesome. Okay, perfectionism is something we all kind of deal with at times where we want to do everything perfect. We want to homeschool our kids perfect. We want to keep doing exactly the same job. We want to take care of our home. We want to go find toilet paper. We want to make sure our food is stocked. And so we're putting all these expectations on ourselves when I really just want us to focus on health, safety, your family connections, and community. And so, perfectionism is not healthy for us. And so I wanted to bring this up now because I'm seeing in posts that people are worried about not getting enough done as they should, or they feel that they should. Yeah.
So if perfectionism is not achievable, yet we're striving for it, what kind of effects does that have on our mental health and well-being?
Yeah. So the reason, perfectionism is usually a form of anxiety, where we're constantly striving to do things, to the best of our abilities, but we're overdoing it. So we all have a tendency to have some perfectionism, but when you're constantly striving for that, it's usually a form of anxiety, or it's some form of just not feeling good enough or adequate in some way in our life, and so we're kind of overcompensating for that. I think it's particularly more prevalent now because we have a lot more fears and worries, and we don't want to screw anything up during this kind of stressful time. But I want to tell you that, perfectionism will increase your anxiety because it's not achievable. And if things aren't achievable, then we often will then feel disappointed in ourselves. We will get more anxious because we're feeling we're not doing enough. We will start feeling kind of more down. We'll get really tired, those types of things. So that's what I want to try to avoid.
Okay. So what advice do you have for those struggling with the need for personal perfection and or perfectionism from others?
Yeah. Well, I think that now is like the perfect time to start practicing patience with yourself and with others, and let go of your need to have things exactly the most perfect form of what you want them to be, and letting go of any of those perfectionistic thoughts because they're not possible. And we're going to have a couple weeks at least to be together, be at home. So practicing things that don't come easy to us is now a time to do that. Mm-hmm.
And I would assume that being kind to ourselves and each other and everyone we come in contact with is of great importance, heightened importance.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, will you talk just a moment about Maslow's hierarchy of needs?
Yeah, so Maslow's hierarchy of needs is basically, it's kind of like a philosophy of how we all need certain elements in our life in kind of a pyramid fashion in order to be successful, okay? And so right now, so like the very base level is what we need is our basics like food, sleep, shelter, okay? And above that, next step is what we need is safety and security. And then the next level is feeling loved and having connections, okay? So for those three, which are our bottom rung of that pyramid, are actually kind of under threat right now because of everything that we're going through. So what I really want you to do is focus on the first tier. Make sure you have the food and shelter taken care of. Then you can start worrying about the next level, which is safety and security. So how are you going to keep yourself safe from catching the virus? How are you going to keep others safe from catching the virus from you? And you want to feel secure with the fact that you have your basic needs that you need. And then next, you really want to focus on developing and strengthening your connections in the home. And then you can work on strengthening connections in the community. And once you've achieved those three levels, then you can go on to then be a lot more concerned about schooling, work, finding the right toilet paper, trying to make sure you're helping out in the community in all ways, doing Facebook posts every day. And then you continue to go up with, the more that each level that you accomplish, you can then go on and achieve more things. But for the moment, let's all just take a deep breath. Know that we're doing perfectly okay. You're doing fantastic. We've made it through a week, and it's okay if we're not perfect.
Yeah, that's really important to remember.
Yeah.
It's okay if we're not perfect. We don't have to be. We can't be.
We can't be.
And to be kind and patient with ourselves. So is there, any last thoughts about, remaining calm? Anything else that we want to remind ourselves and everyone else?
Yeah, I mean, just basically to summarize, I want you to kind of, remain, calm in the fact that you have your basic needs met. You're with your family. This is a great place to take a break and to rest. Have an amazing weekend. Take things easy, and just connect with each other. And I think everything will be fantastic.
Nice. Well, thank you for reminding us all of the importance of being kind and patient with ourselves and each other and everybody we come in contact with.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So everybody, please post any questions or tips that you may have. I'd love to get some feedback to make sure we're giving you the information that you need. Have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to talking and giving you some more tips next week, which I'm hoping to focus a little bit more on kids and how to keep them happy, healthy, and safe, and make sure that they're getting their basic needs met.
All right. Remember, ask for help when you need it, and if you have it to offer, please do so. Have a good weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye.